The following BLTV program is brought to you by O'Flaherty Law. Please enjoy.
Welcome to the CaesarBusiness.com podcast and video blog. My name is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, joined today by Anthony Gurrieri from the Heartland Institute of Financial Education. And today we're going to talk about the benefits of helping your employees become financially educated. So thanks for joining us today, Anthony.
Thanks for having us here, Kevin. I'm excited to spend this time with you and to share about what exactly we do.
Awesome. So tell me about what you do. What does the Heartland Institute do?
So the Heartland Institute of Financial Education is a national nonprofit 501c3 organization. It's actually international now. We're in Canada. And what we basically do is two things. One, we provide financial education classes for adults. And we do that at their place of employment, their work site. We've done it for big corporations. We've done it for hospitals. We've done it for school systems, pretty much anywhere. And I've also done it with small businesses who just have a couple employees. The other thing that we do is we help high school students basically get into college. So we provide them guidance and support on that entire process of college planning.
Okay, so if I'm a business owner and I want to provide this benefit to my employees, do I just kind of call you guys up and say, hey, I've got 10 employees and I'd like to, offer their services to you, or how does that work?
Yeah, so they would reach out to me, through my contact information, and then we would go out to their site, have a conversation, find out exactly what the concerns of those employees are. What's the business owner's concern? And really nail down, bottom line, what they need help with, right? Because different organizations have different concerns, depending on the demographics, how old the employees are, the business owner themselves. So we'll go in and we can customize an actual class to meet their needs. Now, what's unique about our classes is we do it in a non-solicitous way, meaning I go in and just provide education on that topic. So the employer, the employee, the HR director doesn't have to be concerned about us going in there and talking about any specific programs or products from any company. It's purely education on that specific topic. And then what we do is we provide an evaluation for all the employees and the business owners to let us know exactly what do you need help with and how can we help you. And then what's really our advantage that they have with us is that we'll meet with them on a one-on-one basis, their employees, so they can actually talk about what their concerns are. Because people are not going to talk about their financial concerns in a group setting. So the class provides that opportunity for them to open their mind and let us do that.
Okay, so if I'm an employer, what's the benefit to me of helping my employees in this way?
Well, that's a great question. Well, number one, because everybody wants employee retention, right? Everybody wants a more productive employee. The number one stress that workers report is financial stress. In fact, it's 5 times greater concern for employees than health concerns. So when you take that into consideration, 4 out of 5 people report using work time to deal with their financial stress. And when you think about it, we spend 60% of our basically waking hours at work. So if we're financially distressed, then we're going to bring that to work and we're becoming less productive. A lot of times employers think, I give them more money, then that'll solve the problem. Not if they just go spend more money. And that's our culture. Our culture is we make more money, we spend more money. And it's interesting because people who make less can do more with that than people who make more. So it's because they're not financially literate. And what it means to be financially literate simply is to be able to understand your choices in planning for retirement, planning for college, being prepared for unlikely events. Divorce is a big issue. Markets crash, stock market, those issues, those life events that really throw people off. The more they understand, the better off they're going to be.
Do you find that employees buy into this when an employer offers it? I'd be afraid that if I were to offer, to have my employees do this, I got a bunch of attorneys around, people that are busy with their jobs. Like, I don't want to spend an hour learning about this. Or is there a way to sell it to the employees in a way that makes sense?
Usually what we do is we'll do an introductory class, a lunch and learn. Yeah. So that seems, hey, we're going to give you some lunch, come on in and listen. And working in with the hospital system is unique because they don't have any time, right? Mm-hmm. They get called, they have emergencies. So we've got it down to where we can do an introductory class in 30 minutes. And the feedback that we've gotten from that 30-minute class is amazing. People said, I wish I knew this 30 years ago. And so really, we know how to deliver the information in a way where it's effective and it really gets their attention. That's, because see, one of the things about us is that everyone that teaches the class are certified financial educators. And so we've had to go through a training process, a comprehensive exam. So not just about understanding finances. There's plenty of brilliant people that understand money, but they cannot connect with their audience. They can't deliver the message. So the educational part is very important.
And I assume you try to do it in a way that doesn't put everybody to sleep. And
Absolutely. That's probably one of our strengths, is that we select. See, in order to actually represent the Heartland, you have to be selected by the Heartland Institute of Financial Education to be part of their registry. So we look for people who have enthusiasm, obviously passion for what they do. Those are usually the best teachers. And I've been practicing for 20 years. So I've been dealing with people, all walks of life, from, students to obviously people who have established a tremendous amount of wealth. No matter where they are, we know how to connect with them and meet them at their level of understanding.
What would you say are like the top 2 or 3 habits that people end up changing after they get a chance to learn from you?
Managing their money, spending wisely, and they start saving more money. So I would say how they spend their money is a big one. The other thing is writing their goals. So writing down their goals is essential. And then just really thinking about, their future, right? Saving their money, increasing the amount of money that they should be saving for their future.
Well, let's dig into that a little bit, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Everybody wants to save money. Everyone would like to save the 10%. And it takes, I've been told, take it out of your paycheck before you, do anything with it at all. Just automatically debit it. And that's okay when you're making enough to get by, but then when you're strapped, it's really hard to save that. So I guess is that where the spending reduction comes in?
Exactly, because, let's face it, we all spend money on things that we want but don't need. And that's the real issue, is identifying what we really need and helping people break that down. And then, think about it, we make money and then we end up spending money to impress people that we don't necessarily like. That's a big issue. And, a big one is food, right? That's a big waste, bringing a lunch, not bringing a lunch. And then it's a lot healthier, right? So there's a lot of different ways. What I know, it's a process, though. No one changes overnight their habits, but I know when they start to work with us little by little every year, that we start to help them step by step, they get better, they become more conscious, and then they become more financially aware. And when you become more financially aware and you understand, if I spend that $10 a day as opposed to saving that can make a difference of me having an extra $500,000 in my future year. It's just $10 a day. But when people don't understand a simple rule of compound interest, they don't understand it. So because they don't understand it, they don't see the incentive to actually want to save. That's the main reason why people don't save.
It's probably a lot like dieting, where people will try to get on quick diets and just to lose some quick weight. But unless you actually understand what if you read a book on what the bad food is doing to your body, it makes it a lot easier having the understanding and then making a lifestyle change rather than just trying to make it, save some quick money.
And that's exactly right. See, there's a lot of books on finance. There's a lot of books on health. We've got a book, and it's excellent. In fact, some of the companies, we work with one of the biggest media companies here, maybe the biggest media company here in the Chicagoland area, and they have incredible benefits, and they have online financial education, but nobody goes on there. Because it's lacking that human touch. People want to talk to somebody. They want to share their issues, what's on their mind, in a safe place where they can trust that person. And so once they start talking about it, then and they have somebody listening to it and kind of say, well, you're not in the situation you thought that you were, or you are, it's okay. At least you've recognized that you are now aware, and so now let's guide you through that process. Nothing will replace the human touch when it comes to dealing with people's finances, and that's essentially what we're providing. That is very unique with our organization.
Well, Anthony, thanks so much for sharing your wisdom with us today. We're going to have your contact info on the show notes on the website if anyone wants to reach out to you.
Great.
We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much for having me.
Nice job.
Thanks for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit makingrealestatefun.com for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation. Thanks for watching.